So we're here in the EDF sponsors tent at Harrington Park. We've had some food now, so we're all a little bit calmer, and we're away from the mud for the time being. And I'm joined by Liz Johnson. Hi there.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. You won 100-metre breaststroke in gold in Beijing in 2008.
Yeah, I did. It's hard to believe that it's gone so fast, but I'm hoping to do it all again in the summer.
Absolutely. So have you made Team GB now?
Yeah, the team for Paralympics GB got confirmed at the beginning of this month. So yeah, I'm one of 44 swimmers that will be competing in the Aquatic Centre.
That's amazing. It must be really exciting for you personally.
It's getting massively exciting now, especially with the torch relay and being part of it. Come and see everybody else get involved. I think it's quite inspiring how much of the nation have got behind the whole movement.
Yeah, I think a lot of that's been done by the genius of the torch planning route. Actually, within 10 miles of 95% of the population is really going to stir up the country to get them involved. How is that for you personally to know that there's this many people that are following your progress?
I think it's massive, and that is the massive draw for an athlete of competing at London 2012, being at home games. In fact, like you said, it's so accessible to everybody, and events like this that EDF Energy have put on, and I'm sure the other sponsors are putting on similar things around the country, is accessible to all, whether they're carrying the torch relay. And it's not sport, there's family activities here, so families have come down for the day and can all have their little part in the Paralympics and Olympics.
So, of your time here in Sunderland today, what's been your favourite thing?
I think for me personally, especially being an athlete, was when the flame came in and I actually saw it alight, and then we were stood right with it, because for an athlete, normally you see the flame get lit at the opening ceremony, and that starts to stir all the emotions, and that signifies the start of the games. Whereas I felt those emotions today, and I think that just shows how powerful that iconic flame can be. Absolutely, and it's definitely kind of brought Sunderland together as a unit. Are you familiar with Sunderland? No, I've never been. I raced in Darlington before, but this is the first time I've ever been to Sunderland.
It's wonderful. Sunderland's quite a disparate community. There's lots of small villages around. So to get this many people in one place together, and you can feel the pulse of the games, really. Did you see any of the hula hoop challenge?
I did, yeah, and as I walked in, people were practicing, so I think, I'm rubbish at it, and I think people had an extra incentive to keep it up today because they didn't want to have to bend down into the mud. As
you can probably tell from my attire, I did have to bend down into the mud quite a lot. Wasn't any use whatsoever in the attempt, but I got my own medal here. See, nothing compared to the medals you're going to bring home for us, though.
Hopefully not.
So any messages for your friends, family, or your teammates, or for Sunderland?
I think just generally for whole of Great Britain, especially the people that have come out in Sunderland today, I just want to thank them from the bottom of my heart, me, and on behalf of all the other athletes who are going to take part in the Paralympics and the Olympic Games, because knowing that the country are behind us really does give us that extra incentive.
Thank you so much for your time. It's really nice to speak to you.
Thank you.